Welcome to Home Service Happy Hour, brought to you by Service Monster.
Literally about 2 weeks ago, and I don't know if you've seen the numbers yet, but our revenue has gone up, substantially than what it's been for several months. But the names I can give you are all the kind of big players that have been around a while in the Christmas light industry, right?
Really
I was just on a training with Matt Hyden at Clippa. Ryan Fox is recruiting like crazy. I've got Luke Jensen. He's been around for a long time. He knows what he's doing in this business. Jeff Kroll has been around.
I heard you say Jeff's name the other day.
I mean, he looks for like 20, 25 people, and he started like 2-3 weeks ago. So the big players know that they have to, because they've got the experience, behind it. And they know the struggles of it, and they don't like leaving money on the table. They just don't like leaving money on the table. And during training with Clippa, somebody had asked something about, a couple years ago, I tried getting them too early, and then they all went away. And then I had to play catch up. And I said, well, what's better, catch up or too early? I said, what if you need 5 or 6 people and you only get 2, for God's sakes, 2 weeks early? I said, but if you need all 5 2 weeks too late, you're leaving probably tens of thousands of dollars on the table somewhere in there.
Yeah. And that you always find the right words for the situations that when you're like teaching people this stuff. And one that hit me just square over the head was recruiting is not hiring. Recruiting and hiring are 2 different things. And I had never thought of it that way, but it's like, oh no shit. Like I talk about the hopper strategy, but I never put it that plainly, which is recruiting and hiring are not the same thing. Like it's okay to go get a bunch of people way too early. That's called recruiting. When you bring them on your team is called hiring. Just because you recruit somebody doesn't mean you hire them tomorrow. You do when you're reactively recruiting and you're bad at it and you're bad at hiring, then you interview and try to start people as soon as possible, which we've all been there. We've all done that. And some people don't even know it's a problem. Some people are just like, yeah, I just hire a lot of average people when they show up. That's what I'm looking for, is that they're not terrible, right? Like that's my threshold, is that they show up and they're not terrible. And that's what happens when you like reactively recruit like that, because recruiting and hiring to you are the same thing. So now it's September 4th. If you haven't started recruiting, that's why I yelled into the microphone, like you need to go right now. You need to start recruiting right now, even if you don't end up needing them till mid-October.
Yeah.
That's fine. You can call them in mid-October. Just make sure you have enough people to call that one of them's available to like come in and help you out, right? And I just always go ahead.
Recruiting and relationship. Right? It's recruiting relationship. That's all recruiting is building a relationship with somebody. It's like prospecting new clients. But prospecting them is building relationship, churning, email dripping. Maybe if you're in the area, knocking on the door and saying, hey, we've been emailing you, you look for whatever. It's just a relationship. Take them out to coffee. I mean, do something like that. I mean, what's so hard about coffee, man? It's easy to build a relationship with people that are going to make you $50,000, over the next couple months.
Hell yeah. Hey, Home Service Heroes, thank you guys so much for tuning into our Home Service Happy Hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.